Peace, peace, peace. Um, the kind of the longer that I'm, I live here on the planet, the more I do these messages, the more that I ask the question, what is it that people really want? And the answer is peace. They, and we think that if things change in our outside circumstance, that we'll have peace. And it's interesting, if we get that job or that relationship or get out of that relationship or get out of that job, whatever it is, that we'll have peace. If our kids behave in a certain way, we feel like we'll have peace. And no, no, that's not been my experience. That there's something that I can do that will bring peace. Peace is. And when I am in this moment, when I am present with acceptance, let's say, um, I'm here, I'm literally not in my behaviors, I'm not in complaint, I'm not in fear. I'm here in this moment. That's where peace is. Peace beyond any description, beyond any understanding. And it's so simple that it ultimately matters nothing of our outside circumstance. We could be, you know, literally freezing to death in a cold snowbank and discover peace. Like our friend Dr. David Hawkins, one of his first awakenings years and years and years ago. So, and it's a beautiful story. If you've ever read Hawkins, um, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, peace, isn't that it? And so acceptance is that, when we get to that space and we can be there every moment. We can be there every moment. So for me, what happens when struggle comes up, because it comes, it's like it's in the persona. The persona, our ego wants to change everything, wants things to be different. The persona or ego is judging all the time, saying this is right and this is wrong, and oh my gosh, I have to fix them or help them, and everybody is exactly where they need to be in this moment, as am I. And when I can see that, when I can, experience that, when I am that, um, beyond peace is this love, and for life, for each of us, for all of you, for me. So, peace, acceptance, gratitude, gratitude, um, not because we got what we wanted, but for life. My prayer often is just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Muji taught me that on his videos. If you've ever watched Muji, Mooji. Mm. Oh, good coffee. Muji uh, shared that prayer one day, and it was like, wow, thank you, not for anything in particular, just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and that's, so the realization that everything is exactly as it needs to be in this moment. All the teachers have been telling us that forever, and we're, yeah, but I just need to lose some weight. Yeah, but, I need to be younger. Yeah, but, and there's no yeah buts in acceptance. There's just is, and so it's interesting. I was spending time with a friend yesterday, and uh, the illusion that something if something changes outside of us, if we have more money or I get a car or I take a trip. The illusion that those things will make a difference or bring healing or bring peace is so strong that we can't tell the difference. And with addiction and alcoholism, let's say, we're so deep in the illusion, we're so grossly self-centered that we can't see it, can't differentiate the truth from the false. So one of the ways of coming out of that, living in the persona, living in the illusion, and in that illusion, it's so full of fear and anger and needing. One of the ways out of that, of course, is through associating with a community that's committed to coming out of that, and like the 12-step community. The foundation, of course, of the 12-step community is that we recognize that we're powerless, that that of ourselves, of our own behaviors, of our own mind, we can't, we're always going to be trying to run life to suit us, and we can't do that. We can't manage it, and many of us, we're very resistant to learning that, to coming to grips with that, to saying, okay, I get it. I'm screwed here. I cannot manage my own life with my own capabilities. I need a power greater than me, and that power greater than me is found in the moment, in this moment. It isn't some story of out there. It's in this moment, in this space, in this being, in this now. And how do we get to now? Well, we let go. Part of the process is letting go of thinking we know how things should be. If we living in right and wrong and good and bad and judgment, then we're not in acceptance, we're not in gratitude. So, be here now with gratitude, be here now with love, with acceptance. And it begins to open up. It begins to open up. It's like in the early stages, it's, you start to see that, oh, I'm not my thoughts. I'm not my desires. Who am I then? And who we are is this essence of this moment. We're like starlight. We are the light. And it begins to shine through us. So I encourage you to, meditation also can bring us into the moment. I was talking with somebody the other day, said, oh, I can't meditate. I cannot meditate. My mind is too busy. So start with 3 minutes. Just sit and breathe. An association, of course, with people who are like-minded helps. And doing the work of self-examination, looking at ourselves, who am I? And looking at how the persona has got us into trouble over and over and over again. The persona is demanding, and I call it the persona or ego. Some religions call it the devil, call it fear, because it's often out of fear-based, Okay, so that's, peace. Who would want more than that, and than peace? Okay, you guys, I'm going to read. I've been reading daily of the Tao Te Ching. I encourage you to get this book. It's amazing, And again, repetition helps. It helps to melt the walls of denial. It helps to melt the walls of fear, repetition, and there's many texts to help us to see who we truly are. So I'm on chapter 50 here. It's only about 10 lines or 12 lines, so I'm going to share it with you. This was written, this translation was by Stephen Mitchell, and originally the Tao Te Ching was written by a man they call lao-tzu. So here we go. The master, it says, gives himself up. The master gives himself up to whatever the moment brings. Boom. That's it. could stop there. He knows that he's going to die. Yes. He has nothing left to hold on to. So in each moment, as I surrender into each moment, as we all surrender into each moment, there's nothing, we're not holding on. We're like in a free fall. It's beautiful in life, and trusting life will present what's needed in each moment. So he knows that he's going to die, and he has nothing left to hold on to. No illusion in his mind, no resistance in his body. He doesn't think about his actions. They flow from the core of his being. What's the core of our being? This moment. Love, peace, the core of our being. He holds nothing back from life. Therefore, he is ready for death. As a man is ready for sleep after a good day's work. Yes. Beautiful, eh? That's it. Chapter 50 in the Tao Te Ching. Get a copy of that. Okay, love you guys, and love it if you go to the YouTube channel and subscribe there. We're kind of growing that, and you know, I've surrendered to what I consider the fact that this is my life, to share this message, and as I share, it seems to become more and more real for me. You know, this moment, this peace. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to share. And so, yeah, YouTube, if you make comments on this, you know, if you say something or like this post, and the same with on YouTube, it helps for more people to get the message. And one of the things that's happened on this trip, I'm away right now in the East Coast. One of the things that's happened is that I've run into people who actually watch these, and they're like, "Wow, David, thank you," and it's been encouraging to be face to face with folks that watch the video and seem to get something from it. So, thank you for your responses and your comments, and love you. And yeah, cheers. Have a great one. I'm off tomorrow. I'm on the highway tomorrow, riding home, so I may or may not be able to do this for a few days as I find my way back to Alberta. Okay, love you lots.